Good morning students. Today let's discuss about social science of class 10 in that unit 4 economics part and chapter 3 money and credit. This chapter has two parts. One is money and the second part is credit. First let's discuss the first part of the chapter, that is money. The concept of money. The concept of money includes three points. It is anything which has common acceptability as a means of exchange, a measure of value, and store of value. To understand the meaning of money, we have to understand these 3 points. Let's see the first point. What is common acceptability as a means of exchange? A person holding money can easily exchange it for any commodity or service that he or she might want is common acceptability. But if we have to get the clear understanding of this point, we should see the history of money. Here, two concepts. One is barter system and second is double coincidence of wants. We should see what is barter system. Barter system means a system where goods are directly exchanged without the use of money. In short, it is a system of exchanging goods for goods. That is, both the parties, buyer and seller, have to agree to sell and buy each other's commodities. This is also known as double coincidence of wants. Let's see what is double coincidence of wants. It means what a person desires to sell is exactly what other wishes to buy. For example, the owner of goods X, say shoes, to find someone else with the goods Y, say a bag of wheat, and both being in need of each other's goods. Here, X wants to sell shoes and wants to buy wheat, whereas Y wants to sell wheat and buy shoes, and both being in need of each other's goods. It is very difficult to get such situations in the society. So, if you see the first page of your textbook, page number in this lesson, page number 39, you can see three figures. One figure tells us, I will give you shoes for your wheat. And another tells, I don't need shoes, I need clothes. And another one tells, I want shoes but I don't have wheat. Such kind of situations we face in the economy. So it is not an easy thing to get double coincidence of wants. Both buyer and seller have to have the need of each other's goods. From this discussion, we will come to know that it would be very difficult to find the people for direct exchange of goods. Thus, the need of money came in the mind of man, and thus money came into existence as a common acceptability. So, with the help of money, man can buy any commodity or service that they want. Commodities such as consumer goods, electronics, books, stationery, bag, anything, or services like transportation, education, medical facilities, all these things we can buy with the help of money. That is what acceptability of common acceptability of money as a measure of means of exchange. The second point of the meaning of money is as a measure of value. What is this measure of value? Money plays the function of measure of value and that enables the value of different goods and services to be compared, also referred to as a unit of value, which helps in determining the value of goods and services in the economy. Therefore, with the help of money, everything can be measured in common denominator or unit. For example, price of a pen rupees 10, a book rupees 50, and price of a car rupees 4 lakh. Value of the things are determined in common denominator rupees 10, 50, 100, 4 lakh, and so on. Thus, we can measure the value of any commodity or services in terms of rupee, that is money, that is as a measure of value. And the third point in the meaning of money is store of value. What is this store of value? Money has got the feature of store of value. That means money can be saved and exchanged at a later time. It can be used to purchase goods and services. You can store it for future use. You can save money and deposit it in a bank, in your savings bank account, and you can use it for purchasing goods such as a dress, bag, eatables, or anything, and services, education, transportation, medical facility. All these you can buy with the help of money, and you can store the money for your future use. Thus, we have discussed the meaning of about concept of money. From our discussion about concept of money, we can derive the uses of money. Money is used as medium of exchange, store of value, measure of value, and removes problem of double coincidence of wants. How money is used as medium of exchange? In India, the law legalizes the use of rupee as a medium of payment that cannot be refused in settling transactions. No individual in India can legally refuse a payment made in rupees. Hence, rupee is widely accepted as a medium of exchange in India. And other uses we have already discussed, like store of value, measure of value, and how it removes the problem of double coincidence of wants. Now let us discuss about the forms of money. In early stages, grains and cattle are used as money. Modern forms of money are paper notes and coins, plastic money such as cards, debit card, credit card, etc., deposits with the banks. The other form in which people hold money is as deposits with the banks. People deposit their surplus money in banks that can be utilized as demand deposits for their withdrawals. That means they can withdraw this amount whenever they need it, and they can be used this amount for the payments also, like transfers or through check or demand draft or through money order. How people get surplus deposits or surplus money? At a point of time, people need only some currency for their day-to-day needs. For instance, workers who receive their salaries at the end of each month have extra cash at the beginning of the month. What do people do with this extra cash? They deposit it with the banks by opening a bank account in their name, savings bank account. Banks accept the deposits and also pay an amount as interest on these deposits. In this way, people's money is safe with the bank on the one hand, and it also earns an amount as interest. People also have the provision to withdraw the money as and when they require. Since the deposits in the bank accounts can be withdrawn on demand, these deposits are called as demand deposits. Deposits with the bank has another interesting feature, that is, deposits can be utilized for making payments also, that is, through checks. Now we shall see what is a check. A check is a paper instructing the bank to pay a specific amount from the person's account to the person in whose name the check has been issued. See, this is a check. It is a account payee check. There are two types of check. One is bearer check and another type is account payee check. This is account payee type because in the left side it is written as account payee. That means the amount of the check rupees 57,000 will be credited to the account of the payee. It will not be given in the form of hard cash. And the other features of the check, that is, you can see account number. It is the account number of the person who is issuing the check, and bank branch code. This is the code of the bank code, and here it is written as a check number, that is the number of the check, and coding used by the banks, that is the bank code used by the State Bank of India. And in the amount column it is written as 57,000, and it also must be written in words, that is 57,000 only, and date column 10/6/2016. This is the form of check. The person who is having account in the bank, and he can make payment through check also, that is a payment through check. The payer who has an account with the bank makes out a check for a specific amount. Thus, the facility of the checks against the demand deposits makes it possible to directly settle the payments without the use of cash. Since demand deposits are accepted widely as a means of payment along with currency, they constitute money in the modern economy. Students, in today's class we have discussed about concept of money, uses of money and forms of money. So you are able to answer the following questions. What is money? What is barter system? What is double coincidence of wants? Why is money called as a medium of exchange, or how does money act as a medium of exchange? How does money solve the problem of double coincidence of wants? Explain with example. What are the modern forms of money? What is check? What are demand deposits? Why are demand deposits considered as money?